Hi everyone, I just filmed this look right here. I used a lot of new products. Two of those products being the new Anastasia foundations and their new powders. I think everything came out really well. I really like how everything looks on the skin so far. At the end of the video, I will be doing a check-in. So if you are interested in seeing how all of these products worked on my skin, worked together, and to see how they last throughout the day, then definitely keep on watching. I always like to start out with my Glossier Priming Moisturizer, especially when I'm about to try a brand new foundation. I just find that this is like a really nice basic moisturizer that's not going to mess up anything that I put over top of it. It's not going to make me more oily or more dry. It's just really nice and basic. I'm also going to skip primer. I don't usually prime my face on a daily basis. I am beyond excited to try this out though. This is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I picked out two shades. I picked out 355N and I picked out 335W. So that is what the two of them look like side by side. This is the darker one and this is the lighter one. When I was testing them out, I was just in the store and I already had makeup on, so I couldn't really get a good look, and I figured I'd pick up two anyway. One, because they were an extra discount for me because I am an Ulta employee, and two, because I change colors very quickly. So this is the darker one, the 355, and then this is the lighter one. And then let me mix the two together. And that is what they look like mixed. I think I am definitely going to mix them, but if I end up getting a little bit of sun this week, I think this one will be my shade, and then when I end up losing my tan, this one will be my shade. I guess I'll do one side with a sponge and the other side with a brush. I don't usually film like first impression foundation reviews or anything like that, but I see people do that quite often, so I guess I'll try it too. This spread so easily, what the heck? Usually with a sponge, I'm sitting here like forever trying to blend out my makeup. And then I'll take my Jeffree Star brush. I've been using this the past couple of days and it's been pretty nice. I didn't like it quite at first, but I usually don't like any brush for the very first use just because it's like usually kind of, I don't know, just not broken in. Broken in brushes are important. My skin has been really bad lately. Like my cheek area has been so difficult and I've been so upset about it. It's like very textured and pimply and I keep popping things because I can't resist. Definitely more luminous on the side that I use a sponge, but both finishes do have some glow to it because it is a luminous foundation. I think it covered pretty nicely. I do kind of feel like it is just sitting on my skin. It could just be because I don't really like my skin right now too. Another newish product is the Kylie concealers. Ulta recently started carrying these. I know that they're not technically a new product, but they are new to the general population to shop for in stores. I'm using the shade Oak. I also picked up Peanut, but it's just a little bit too dark for me right now. And this concealer is very matte and very thick. So I'm trying to only use a very small amount. I used it for the first time today. It looked pretty nice. It kind of accentuated my texture on my cheeks just because it was so matte. I just wanted to give it another shot. It's very pretty. It has really good coverage and it was long wearing too. So another really new exciting product from Anastasia is the loose setting powders that they released. This has a crazy amount of product in it. I believe it was $36, but it comes with 0.9 ounces, which is like almost double of a standard powder, which is crazy. Like, look at how humongous this is. This is giant. So I picked it up in translucent and I picked it up in banana. So this is what the banana one looks like. It's just got a yellow tint to it. I am going to put the banana one underneath my eyes and then I'm going to use the translucent one to set the rest of my face. Also, the holes for it are huge too, so like there's a ton of powder just sitting there. I have a feeling this might be kind of messy. Maybe don't travel with it. I might put a little bit of the banana one under my chin too. That should be good. Let me move on to the eyes really quickly. I tried a new hair oil and I probably just put too much of it in, but it's making my hair like really oily. That's what happens when you have really thin hair. It's super fun. I did pick up the Anastasia eye primer. I picked up the small one because I didn't need a big one of those. Like a little bit of this goes a long way, and I do find it to be a little bit like scary. I'm not really sure if I'm going to love it. I'm gonna put some on the back of my, like that is even way too much. My eye look today is going to be really simple. I am going to be using the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, and it just looks like this. It's really pretty. I have been using it like kind of on and off. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, even though the palette is very cheap. Well, not very cheap. It's not cheap at all actually, but compared to Natasha Denona's usual price tag, it's significantly less. However, I do think that the shadows are smaller, but that is not a big deal to me. I never go through an eyeshadow. I actually prefer it when they are a little bit smaller, so I don't feel as bad for like hoarding all of these things that I'll never use. Today I got like $425 worth of stuff for $5 because of my Ulta points, and I was really trying to like make the, okay, so I got a lot of this stuff for 50% off basically because I am an Ulta employee, and there was like a lot of extra discounts going around for associates. So I did get a lot of it 50% off, so I was really trying to make a $250 price point before tax so I can use 4,000 points. If you don't understand the point system, I'm speaking like crazy right now, but definitely take some time to understand the Ulta point system. It is the best thing to happen to retail in my opinion. I just went in this with this shade, and I'm going in with this one now. I mean, it definitely keeps me buying things because when they put point multipliers out, I'm always like deciding if I could take advantage of those point multipliers to rack up more points, and I'm just crazy. I'm crazy with my points. I'm a Ulta point hoarder. So the shadows are blending really nicely over top of this primer. I was a little bit worried that the primer would be almost too tacky, that there would be no drying down of the primer, and then the shadows will like cling to it in different spots. The shadows are blending over top of it very nicely, so I do appreciate that. It's a little bit orangey for me, like this look, so I am going to take some of my bronzer, my Becca bronzer in Bondi Bronze, and I'm just going to like go over all of this with the bronzer. So one product that I picked up today is the Lorac Diamond Cream Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Luxe, and it looks like this. They are really pretty. I will swatch one here. Well, it actually doesn't look that pretty right now. I don't know why. It looked really pretty in the store. Just kind of basic, I guess. It's been a while since I have played with a cream shadow, so that's kind of cool. They like kind of reminded me a little bit of a MAC paint pot, which is why I was kind of interested in purchasing one, because like I said, like it's kind of been a while since cream shadows have been a thing. So my long nails are making it kind of difficult to use this though. I actually can't wait to change this color up. I get a lot of compliments every day on them, but a lot of these people don't have to live with these nails. These are a little bit dramatic. I feel like I look like a crackhead whenever I don't have my look on, like my makeup and stuff. Like at the end of the night when I'm taking my makeup off, putting my skincare on, whatever, I genuinely look like a crackhead just because my nails are like insane. I'm actually gonna go in with like a brush and kind of pat on the color a little bit. There's like little tiny sparkle in here, but I can't tell if the sparkle is silver or blue. which is kind of an issue for me because I hate cool tones. And then I'm also gonna take this bronzy shade right here called Day Spring from the palette. I'm just gonna take the same brush because I'm lazy, and I'm going to just put that on the outer corner. I'm gonna take a little bit of the banana powder, and actually I'm gonna do my brows first. So I don't know if you knew that these existed, but Morphe has a whole line for like eyebrows, and in Charlotte, Morphe recently opened up their own store in the mall at the South Park Mall. So I went, and I'm patiently awaiting the grand opening date. I'd like to attend, but they have so many freaking products I had no idea about. They had like a whole line of eyebrow stuff, and then they sold these kits for eyebrows, and the kits were insane. They were $18 for a brow pencil, a eyebrow brush, a like dip brow, like their version of a dip brow, a clear brow gel, and a little highlighting stick for $18. So I went ahead, finished my brows, and put my mascara on. I just used my Monsieur Big and my Glossier Lash Slick, my usual combo. I did want to use the Morphe eyebrow gel on camera just so you can see that I'm also using that and kind of see what it looks like. It just kind of looks like this. I don't love it as much as I like my clear brow gel from Anastasia. That's my favorite clear brow gel. I just feel like this one is almost like overly wet for no reason because it doesn't hold quite as well. And then since it's wet, I feel like it also kind of picks up some color, which I'm not a huge fan of. But we all know I like my clear brow gel in my baby hairs, so I'm just doing that. If you have baby hairs that bother you and you don't do this, you are missing out. And then you're gonna start doing it and then wonder why you didn't start doing that years ago. Promise, that's what happens. So let's finish up the rest of this face. I'm just taking my Bondi Bronze Bronzer from Becca. It's my favorite one. If you didn't see my last Get Ready With Me, I talked about, or I more like figured out that maybe the reasoning for my breakouts on my cheeks were because of my really old Bondi Bronze. So I did throw that one away and I opened up a new one. So like I said earlier, I am going to take the like translucent one and like do the rest of my face with it. I'm going to take a little bit of it underneath my bronzer just to kind of clean up. I do like how the banana looks underneath my eyes. Like, it's been a really long time since I've used a banana powder, but that looks very pretty. Like, it looks very pretty and bright. So this is a really fun new product. This is from Pure, and this is the Barbie collection. This is the Barbie highlighter. How beautiful is that? And the packaging on the back is so cute too. Look how cute that is. I'm just kind of going to like take my brush all over it and use it that way. The collection is brand new to Ulta. I think it just launched today, and they have some beautiful lipsticks and a lip gloss and an eyeshadow palette and some lashes, and then obviously this highlighter. This highlighter is kind of glittery though. It's like kind of creating a mess. But the vendor for Pure Minerals like started selling the product yesterday, which was really annoying at our store. So when I got there this morning, fully ready to purchase the collection, she had sold out of the lipstick that I wanted, even though she sold it early. Just annoying. I really wanted it too. Like, upset about it. Look up pictures of what that lipstick looks like though. It's gorgeous. Like, I kind of just wanted it just to like display in my room. It's so pretty. I'm going to wipe away the bake that I put down there because I didn't want it to get like too crazy. For blush, since I didn't really want to take away from the highlighter that's like not really doing anything for me, I don't know. I don't love it. I'm just going to go in with my Clinique Cheek Pop in Fig Pop, just something that I wear all the time. This is like a lot of makeup, and I'm literally just eating dinner with my family tonight. Last is lips, and I have been really enjoying a Morphe lip liner. This is the lip liner in Coffee and Kisses, and again, I picked this up at the Morphe store. Their lip liners are really cheap. They're only like $9 or something. This color is pretty though. Oh, that one thing that I wanted to do with my eyebrows earlier, I wanted to take just a little bit of the banana powder on like a eyeshadow brush, and I wanted to put that on my brow bone. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. I've also decided to add a little bit of lip gloss over top of my lip liner. I am just going to go in with the Too Faced Lip Injection in Milkshake. Going to finish off the face with some Fix Plus. And also going to use some All Nighter. I just felt like that powder made me really matte. So this is the final look. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think all of the makeup really works well together. I think my skin looks good. I really, really like the setting powder. The eyeshadow has grown on me. I do plan on doing a check-in in a few hours. However, the check-in will be filmed on my phone since I won't be home. It's currently 3:09. I will probably check in later tonight, maybe like around 10 or something. But yeah, I'll just see you then. Okay, so this has been 7 hours of wear. I've eaten dinner. I haven't left the house, but I've eaten dinner. I spent some time with my boyfriend, kissing and all of that sort of stuff. So my makeup has been worn on my nose a bit, on my chin, my lip definitely gone. I guess like for the most part, everything still looks pretty good. I'm shiny like on my forehead. My cheeks look good, like the blush and bronzer have lasted. There is a little bit of creasing on my eyelids, but kind of more where I put that cream shadow from Lorac. So I don't know, it could be a Lorac issue, who knows. I did notice, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is some creasing in my smile line, but that happens no matter what. I will say that this foundation, the Anastasia foundation, had less creasing than usual, like than my usual foundation would. I really don't know where to look. Like I'm looking at myself, but I also feel like I should be looking over here. I don't know. Eyebrows look good too. I really like this foundation. I think I'm gonna continue wearing it. But yeah, that's kind of it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This is my first little check-in video that I've done, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, go ahead and subscribe, and hopefully I see you guys next time.